Hello and welcome to the Worldwide Financial Services 2012 predictions, thriving or just surviving. Our second prediction is focused on the customer experience. We feel that in 2012, financial institutions will continue to struggle to find the right channel mix for an optimum customer experience. The trend towards self-service varies from region to region. In emerging markets without the legacy of a branch network, the alternative delivery channels are often the only channels, particularly for rural areas. That said, the challenge continues to be on delivering the correct mix of channels to create a consistent and satisfying customer experience. Patchwork channel solutions are often the result of financial institutions looking for best-of-breed solutions for each delivery channel or to fill an immediate need not offered by legacy providers. Mobile is a good example of financial institutions perhaps rushing into a solution with little time for strategic planning. Financial institutions will need to look at all channels, including branch, to utilize the best that today's technology has to offer while providing the best experience for their customers. This will translate to branches transitioning even further from transactional centers to sales centers. Next-generation online banking, ATM, and mobile solutions will also be deployed, focusing on a convergence of channel and technology. This will provide more involvement from both line of business and marketing, as well as IT in making key customer-facing technology decisions. Delivering the correct product at the optimized price on the preferred channel for each customer should be the goal of all financial institutions. Evolve to where your customers are, primarily using non-traditional channels to get the word out. In each region, in Asia Pacific, transactional self-service will increasingly be the way through which retail and insurance and banking customers will interact with their institutions. IDC Financial Insights predicts that 3 out of 5 customers in 2012, excluding the unbanked, will bypass the frontline staff at the branch or insurance agent in favor of either the online, mobile, or call center channel. Now, the huge underbanked markets in Asia will continue to use the branch network and see expansion, although lessons from more mature markets elsewhere will force them to go to a smaller footprint and a better designed branch. In more mature markets like Australia and Singapore, several leading institutions will come up with next-generation bank strategies. Europe and the Middle East saw a flurry of social media and mobile conduits launched to better service the customer in 2011. However, many banks are replicating the errors of the past as new channel infrastructure is often siloed and hasn't effectively been integrated into existing analytics and customer information systems. Few banks use these channels effectively, taking advantage of features such as crowdsourcing and geolocation. In most European countries, banks with narrow channel strategies tend to have a better customer satisfaction level. As investment budgets come under scrutiny, banks will need to have a better vision for the way they service their customers, leverage existing software solutions, and ensure that they leverage a full breadth of functions that will add value to their offering. Latin America, mobile continues to drive much of the expansion here, particularly in Brazil. However, mobile functionalities are expected to remain basic as standards such as mobile payments are still under discussion. More traditional markets will continue to struggle with finding that mix of online and traditional offerings. Social media remains fundamentally important as how presence and channel penetration are regarded, although most banks haven't really developed a solid strategy and positioning to benefit from the web interaction yet. And finally, in North America, a resurgence in the ATM will really begin the transformation process at the branch level, allowing for more personalized, high-tech transactions possible through a channel most people are comfortable with using. IDC Financial Insights predicts that growth in the demand for decision management support platforms across all industries will double from last year's forecast, and that's driven by the enterprise management needs. Financial services will see an increase in platforms that allow them to find the right mix of product, price, and channel for their customers' needs. U.S. firms will continue to look at social networking as a marketing tool to increase web traffic and not necessarily as a channel.